Today is August 16th and the boys went out to kind of piddle on the combines and stuff. There's a possibility we could cut some peas. So they are out there just kind of waiting to see what the farmer says. I am detoxing this SUV back here. It has been in our lease barn. We leased some ground up here in North Dakota. And so it's been sitting there since last October when we left. And it is really stinks bad. Oh my goodness, I can't even describe how bad it smells. And then when I kind of popped open the back seats, some little mice ran out, so that was fun. So I've got to actually get the mice completely out of there somehow and then get it all cleaned up. It is absolutely disgusting. Fun times. I think I found why my vehicle smells. There was another one under here too, but I scared him off. Yuck. Good afternoon. Today is the 17th and we're back in the field finally. We got a rain shower last night that shut Ryan and I both down. Ryan's cutting over by our house and I'm way out here on the east side. We ended up getting a 1/2 inch in our house, so Ryan is a no-go for him cutting. So he came out here and is just cutting with us. We're supposed to get more rain, which it's like right there, but we're still gonna cut till we can. So that's what my monitor's showing, which it's not spot on, so don't take it as it actually making that much, but I'm only off by about 20, so it's doing incredibly well. The color on it is beautiful. The straw is still super wet, but the grain is dry, so we're not able to go super fast. I'm only running 1.7 in my machine. And when you're in barley, especially when like the heads are ready but the straw isn't, we'll run our reel slow, so it's not like wheat, because it thrashes out of the head so much easier than wheat will, so then we'll have a ton of loss off the header. So as you can see, my reel's not very fast, but I should get out and show you, but these windrows that we're laying out probably hit me at the hips, maybe a little taller and just wide. I mean, probably 2 to 3 feet wide. So hopefully the guy that's baling the straw behind us is happy because we're giving him a good windrow. So hopefully get this finished up and beat the rain, and then we have another circle over towards our house that's going to be ready. So we want to get this done and get over there because they're just starting to stack up now. But yeah, little rain delay, started at 1. And then we'll kind of see what the weather does tonight, and hopefully we'll be back cutting, get this finished, or if it rains us out, we can at least get moved. So I hope everyone has a good day. Okay, so I mean, harvest life is stressful, but that wall is almost here, and like we're done right there, and our moisture's climbing, and Shelby and I are cutting for all our worth. We're still over 200 bushel an acre, so we still can't go fast. My dad just rolled in from Coors, luckily, because he sat there for 2 hours because they were broke down. So fingers crossed that Shelby and I can get this done and keep it from getting wet. August 17th, we are combining our own barley today. I haven't given a lot of updates lately because we really haven't been doing a whole lot around home, but the last few days the boys have got going on our own barley, and Logan has a crew down by Bismarck area by Minokin. And otherwise, since I've been home, I have went to my grandma's house and did some canning with her. I have spent some time at the lake with my family, and we went down to another lake with Cole's family, and
And now the last few days I have been pre-cooking meals for Cole for when he leaves for harvest, because this year is going to be a little bit different for me due to Kyler is in football this year. So he started that on Monday, so I had to run him to football practice on Monday and Tuesday. Now today and tomorrow we have some other moms gonna volunteer to haul the boys. So today myself and Kimberly are out in the field. We will
zoom on over straight to your left for Karlie.
We will have to run to the shop to get the girls off the bus after school, and then we have to run to town, to our small town Bowdoin, to grab the boys after football practice from that mom that's hauling them home. So we are kind of running everywhere. Not sure who's even going to go pick the kids up right now due to short-handed right at the moment, and our barley running so good that we can't keep up, which is a good problem. So that is what we are up to right now. I am combining away and trying to get everything ready for school and keep the kids on track and get ready for northern North Dakota harvest.
Good afternoon. Oh, today is the 18th. We got a little rain last night, but we did get that other field finished. We are still cutting for the same farmer and just on another one of his fields. Shelby and Ryan are up there, and this field is doing incredible. Definitely probably one of the best barley fields we've ever cut, hands down. So Ryan's gonna go over and try the stuff by our house. I don't know if it'll go. We got quite a bit of rain last night, but he's gonna give it a shot. And Shelby and I are gonna stay here and keep cutting.
Up this morning, went to work with Dad, been working on the combines, cutting peas. Now it's time to head to football practice.
Hey, today is Saturday the 20th, I think. Over on the west side, or I guess east-ish side, and we moved out here west closer to our house, and we just took a sample of this field and it went 17%. So that is a definite no. And you can tell, like, so you can see how, like, these heads right here are standing straight up. That means they're not ready. And then for barley to be ready, it'll start to get like that tipped look, kind of like, you know, this is a good example right here, like how they're really tipped over. So yeah, I think we will be moving back to maybe Richard's where we were first cutting. He's got some stuff that he swathed that's ready. We were gonna cut it standing, but it was laying on the ground, so he was like, well, should I just swath it? We said sure. So I think we'll head back over there, and then we'll have another full circle to pick up kind of back over where we were before, and then maybe back to this field. It's gonna be a few days for sure. So just moving around.
Today is August 20th and we are in Medora, North Dakota. I am sitting on a little sandy beach here watching Colston and Regan swim. It's right by our RV park. We're kind of having a last little vacation before school starts on Tuesday. We ran into some green peas. They were testing about 17. So we just decided to wait, talked to the farmer, and he said that it was fine to just go and we'll work on them when we get back on Monday. So we are having kind of a small little family vacation. Last night we went to watch the Powers Lake Outlaws play their first football game in Bismarck. So we took the camper and just spent the night, and then did a few little things in Bismarck before we came, and then parked the camper here in Medora, and the kids are swimming and hanging out, and we've just really enjoyed the day. It's kind of slow paced, so that's kind of nice. We'll get back into it come Monday, and then the kids start school on Tuesday, and we'll be in full swing with more of a routine. We'll be quite short-handed once they go back to school, but that's just kind of where we're at right now, so that's just something we'll have to deal with, and we'll get through it. So that's what's going on with DeBock Harvesting right now.
Hey guys, today is Sunday the 21st, and once again the rain is right there. We're cutting for a different guy right now since that other field went 17 yesterday. A little co-pilot Puddles piece of hat to everyone. So yeah, the straw is super tough, grain's dry, kind of been the story of our life this year. And hoping it's just really the next field over, which isn't that far. So, hoping we don't get rained out again.
Hi guys, it's August 21st. We are up here by Esmond, North Dakota, combining wheat. Michael and Logan are over by Minokin, by Bismarck, combining wheat. And that's about, oh, and Roger has a crew by Bowden doing barley. That is what we are up to today. If you follow our Neumiller Harvesting page, you may have noticed that the other day when we were combining on our own barley, we started falling behind a lot. So we even asked Cole's sister to come out and run carts. So she was out in the field again. She said she definitely missed the harvest and was happy that we asked her to come on out. So she ended up out there in the cart, and Danica ended up getting asked to come out to run combines, so it ended up being all HarvestHERs in the field that day. It was Kim, myself, and Danica all in the combines, and we had Shania in the cart, and, well, I guess we did have one of our hired hands in the other cart, and then the boys, Michael and Cole, were doing semis, dumping semis, trying to keep all them in line with the hired hands. Due to it running so good, we were going every which direction. We were dumping in our bin to keep up, also hauling to the barley plant and hauling to our local elevator just to keep up. We were able to finish it up just in time for the rain, so we lucked out there, because if barley gets rained on, it loses a lot of value. So we lucked out there and got all that done, and now we are going on wheat, so hopefully we can just keep on getting wheat ready and can just keep on sailing and get wheat harvest done and on to canola and barley, and we have a lot still to go. So that is what we are up to right now, and yes, stay tuned. We'll let you know what else happens around here. See you later.
Today is August 22nd, and it is the boys' last day of summer. They start school tomorrow. So since we still had a full crew, I got to stay home and catch up on laundry and bills, and I ended up cooking supper and bringing that out with me. I was supposed to be out at the field around 3 o'clock, so I could pick the boys up and take them to practice. Today is Regan's first day of elementary football practice. So I'm about probably a few miles from the field, and I get a phone call from Regan about 2:30, and he's like asking me where I am and thinking that I'm gonna be late. He's gonna be late for football practice, and I told him I'd be right there and everything will be fine and he won't be late. And then he's like, okay, so he's in the combine and they're cutting peas. And then frantically, not even a minute or two later, he calls me back and says, Mom, I need you here. I need you here. I need a fire extinguisher. I said, well, I'm about still a little ways away. And he said, I need you here in 1 minute. I need you here. So in that time frame, the combine had caught on fire, and he'd caught a little spot of the field on fire and was all excited and worked up. And in the process of that, he getting the fire extinguisher off of the combine, he fell off the ladder, and he's got a scrape all the way from his elbow clear up to his armpit. It's not bad. It doesn't need stitches or anything. It just looks gnarly. So he ended up actually being late for his first day of football practice because we had to call the fire department, and they got out here. It was actually just a small little spot in the pea stubble, and it didn't amount to a lot, but we just had run out of our water, and so we decided to go ahead and just get them to wet it down really good. So they got here and did that, and him and Colston ended up being about 10 minutes late for football practice. So I had, of course, called and talked to the coaches, and they were fine with it and understood completely. So anyway, it was like all just stress-free, and then it got crazy there for a little while. So got them delivered to football practice now. I am now in the combine, and so from now on, with them being in school, it will just be a 3-man show trying to run 5 things. So that'll be interesting. So we'll have 2 combines, the cart, and the 2 trucks. So hopefully we can figure out how to make everything work, but we'll just deal with it how it is. So that was an exciting day to end their summer. So hopefully tomorrow, the first day of school, goes better.